First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35.
That's good.
A huge play there right off the bat. 42 yards.
10 at the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's McDonald to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
10 at the 21-yard line.
First down. McDonald. His throw here is incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. McDonald. Caught up, and the Buccaneers have it.
Good stuff.
Two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Steps away to his left. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Saints take over.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. A nice gain at 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Quickly completed to the right flat. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
1 yard gain.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
Brings up
From the gun on third down. McDonald. Going for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
a 7-yard.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only the control.
Murray has a knocked loose fumble, and this is picked up by the Saints.
This fucking game is so stupid.
Into the end zone, a fumble return, and a Saint touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. That's caught by Howard. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And it looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Murray. He may try and run for this. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A give to Jones. yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He's tackled at the
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. Third down now.
Well, when you get a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Murray buying time to his left. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. The linebacker DeMario Davis got a hand in to break that one up.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Yeah, you gotta
After
dip
one,
out.
7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Gotta dip.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
To throw on 3rd down. McDonald firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It's a gain of 35. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball, when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double, you would think that you hit it off the wall. Big-time play for him on a short little pass.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Murray. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Let's recount real quick. He had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
The Bucs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Operating for the gun. Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He is good.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. McDonald. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the
A 2nd-round pick from Ohio State. Here's J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
tackled at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
To throw on 2nd down. McDonald. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that. Because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well. All right, if you're kicking field goals, that's great. But your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any cushion to work with, and that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get 6s. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia, I'm trying to erase this deficit. And seeing nowhere to throw, he trucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Murray. He can run for it, and he will. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play.
First down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play in football.
It's second and inches.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through it, picking up first downs.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Saints' 5-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be second and goal. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it third and goal.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got him.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Michael Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. And this is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13.
14. Buccaneers 13. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. A 1-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Third down.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Dude, 5 yards, fucking good.
Disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Buccaneers.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And take it right on the 30. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
39-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, McDonald. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a first down. First and 10. McDonald will find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And his throw is incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Operating from the gun, McDonald. That's complete to Troutman right side. And he's going to get this inside
you know the fucking routes.
30.
Why don't you get it?
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. McDonald. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Complete to number 16. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bucs' 22-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 16. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Holton Hill, the one there to bring him down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, McDonald. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now Lutz for the field goal try.
A 28-yard attempt.
And Lutz puts this one through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Operating from the gun, Murray. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
He's brought down.
A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, McDonald. He may try and run for this. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Dobbins hit when he throws. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Jesus fuck.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McDonald. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, McDonald. And look at this. They get the turnover, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're... There he goes, left side! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Bucs have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. waiting from the gun. McDonald firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Interception.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, McDonald. Now they go screen. It's complete. McDonald, 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Well, this one complete downfield on the left side.
More bullshit. What the fuck?
Zone for the Saints, touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Saints 24, Buccaneers 20.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A 1st down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now...
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Tampa Bay.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. On 1st down, Jones. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
19-yard line.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
He takes it across.
Let's go!
Down, and they
Let's fucking go.
In the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the
Yeah,
one
I
that's
think
gonna
y'all
finish
have me
them off.
muted.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you?
Dude, I've been talking here now.
Last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens
Sound
is
like
guys get overeager.
no,
They're laying
I
because they're so
fucking
excited
checked
they wanna
I
make the
checked
last
3
tackle.
times and I didn't have any of you
Mess up,
muted.
could come back at you a long way.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end
Oh, I could
zone,
hear,
so
I
we
could
will
fucking
start
hear
here
foul. I could hear
at the
tie the
25.
whole time. I was talking. I've been talking.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
No, I asked
They
you. I
need to
was
get field goal.
asking if y'all had me
Obviously,
muted
the
a
clock
couple
is a huge
times
factor. They'll be watching that. What do they
because I was
need to
like,
do
"What
here,
the
Charles?
fuck?"
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And it's complete. Yeah, we got quick time out called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, 2K just, it's hard in general. Yeah, just because the shooting's all fucked up and everything.
If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Dobbins running out of the gun. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And his kick is indeed good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. The give is to Jones. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
Double it.
a dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. First throw of overtime for Murray. Almost almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Here's Murray from midfield. Open man is got it. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 23. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Down, Buccaneers.
They go back to the ground with Jones. He'll have a first down.
Let's go. Fucking.
Into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A partner, great game that we got to see and making it.
Yeah, I played 3 I played 3 games on 21 and called it good.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I said I played 3 games on 2K21 and I said fuck this.
How much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic
I haven't played it since the day I got it.
So for the Bucs, it'll be a 500.
Oh, I said I haven't played it since the day I got it because I played 3 games and said fuck this game.
To take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll drop down to 1-3, and they'll get a chance to redeem
One
themselves
game I
next
went
week at
fucking
home
3 for
against the
25
Chicago
from
Bears.
3.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL
Yeah.
on EA Sports.
It's nuts. Yeah. Okay, only 1 catch for Thomas. Let's go. 224 yards, 3 touchdowns. Bro, I might just start running the rock.
Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it?